Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey there. So we got something special this time around. We've actually been chosen to review Fashion Week, the visual album.
By Jason Make and Zayn.
Zaina. Yeah, Zaina. So
Yeah.
here we go. We're gonna get right into it.
It's kind of long, but you know we got high hopes for this. It looks really
Yeah, it looks pretty
interesting.
sweet. I like the production value right off the bat.
Where is that?
I don't know. Whoa. This is like Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, it feels like that.
I met her along the way. I asked, baby girl, why don't you stay? Her name was Fashion. Her name was Fashion. Why don't you come and play? You're only in town for 7 days. A week of fashion.
That looks good.
It's really good.
We crossed paths by mistake. Is this more than just a phase? In love with fashion. I'm in love with fashion.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I moved to Paris to study art. Style says who you are without having to speak. I found compassion in fashion, the attraction of interactions. Found a fraction that's really me. We come
Oh, that's the both of them.
Peaks, tight jeans, long shirts, V-necks, and
Is she okay?
me find that you and me. I unique fashion's longer than
So she's like almost like a mannequin.
Yeah, fashion. Maybe fashion
Fashion
mannequins or
mannequin.
something. I don't know.
That would make sense. And it seems like it's normal to him.
Yeah. Is it Soviet? It's a Soviet symbol.
Oh, is this isn't true?
It's not. Maybe somewhere in the USSR.
That's really cool.
Russia. That is pretty sweet.
That's a good intro.
Yeah. Okay, Jason, Mr. Make and Zaina. They're artists.
I like that.
The purest form of it.
I can't be who
So this is the name of the song, Birthday? Birthday.
I immediately like the way it starts. Such a great cut.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Play hard, go young, every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Play hard, go young, every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday.
I'm gonna dust off an oldie and say this is hashtag dirty.
This is hashtag dirty.
And he got younger, but I'm confused.
Was that like his wife or something, or?
Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday.
Oh wow.
I'm not this flat in the hole that just don't fit. And I know exactly who I wanna be.
Does he remember it? Or
You
it's
know
not
what?
how you look, it's how you feel.
Where is this? It looks awesome.
It's really cool.
Is it like Spain?
It's almost like a lookout.
I like this part of the song. Doing that must be so difficult.
That's so, dude, that's so sick though. The wind.
It's almost like ballet.
This is refreshing choreography.
Very.
It's a cold world. It's a big dog with a shark bite. I walk black, but I talk white. Don't be silver spoons, no knife fight. I mean, old girl. I'm wondering what's your type. I'm not a fan of that nightlife. I like Call of Duty, my pants tight. It's a cold world. And I wonder where I fit in because sometimes life's a sentence, not a paragraph, but in prison. And I'm past
like the dress, too.
I only want to be different. Chasing Red Bull and ambition. Yup.
Play hard, go young, every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Play hard, go young, every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. And I'm rolling in my 6-4. Every day's my birthday.
Dude, this is mesmerizing.
I know. We're like at a loss for words.
They're very in sync.
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday. Every day's my birthday.
With like the serenity of the water. I think it is exactly that. It's a memory.
It's supposed to be that's the same guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just older.
And he was just reminiscing.
Now he's closing it.
Whoa. We're getting right into the next one.
So that was Birthday, the first song in the visual album of Fashion Week.
So here, let's. I know how they wanted to coalesce it together, like the song with like the music video. But what I like doing is I like breaking it up a little bit.
Break it
just
up.
because. So what did you think about the music video itself first?
Well, it had a unique twist. You know,
Yeah.
it started out very. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, like very like kind of
every day's my birthday.
But
But then he broke in with some rhymes.
Yeah.
But they were a slower, smoother rhyme.
Yeah.
So he still was spitting fire, but I think it was
Yeah.
more the lyrical content itself that got to me.
Yeah.
Because he was actually saying stuff that really resonated.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to look at. There was also a rhyme with the girl part.
Yeah.
She started the female vocal. She started also doing the same thing.
Yeah, I feel the same way, and I think it ties into like. What I kind of got from it is like I guess with every day is my birthday is kind of like you should celebrate every day that you're alive.
Exactly.
Kind of deal.
It's not just at those monumental points.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the video, breaking off into that section, it started out with an older guy,
Yeah.
and it looked like he was peering out the window, and was very much in thought.
Introspective, kind of like looking what you were doing in your head.
Because I guess if you hit like 70 or 80, you know,
a lot
you
of
start
time.
thinking about
Yeah.
that. You know, your birthdays aren't as monumental as when you're like 21st birthday or 18th birthday.
I mean, even like your 29th birthday, you're like, yeah, you have a job, that's it, go away.
But it's important to note that he was alone.
Yeah.
It was just him.
Just him and his like little watch.
No wife,
Yeah.
no anyone. It was just him reminiscing about a birthday or his life.
Yeah, his life.
During
It
his
seems like-
birthday. I'm assuming it was his birthday.
Yeah, well, it just seemed like he was reminiscing about him and whoever that girl was. And
That girl was
Yeah.
probably someone very significant in his life.
Yeah, and I think that was supposed to be shown through, like, they did it through dance, is like how they showed it. Like,
In a
their
lot of
emotions
ways,
were
you know, in
through.
many ways, relationships are kind of like a dance with someone.
And they showed that, like, they were complimenting each other on the table.
They
like,
were
with
so
their
in
dance
sync.
moves.
They
Yeah,
were
exactly.
so in sync.
Like, in a good relationship, and I guess, you know, even as someone older, you know, when something like that passes, you still miss it.
Yeah.
Which is why he took the time to go back and look back on it, and then at the end, that's when he
Eventually
closes it, because it's like, it's
close.
good to remember, but you gotta keep going forward.
He's remembering. He's
Yeah.
respecting those memories.
Yeah. When's your birthday, Josh?
June 30th.
That's nice to know.
When's your birthday?
You didn't ask, I didn't know. October 28th.
Gotcha.
When are your guys' birthdays?
Well, that I enjoyed that.
I did too.
That was very good.
very
I'm
good.
looking forward to getting the rest of this album.
Yeah.
Up next, we have
Get Up.
Get Up. Yes.
So she's looking. That's like installation art right there.
Yeah, it is. Just black.
It's got like a chalkboard.
It's like a matte finish.
You say
Whoa.
never know
Tiger.
tomorrow.
It's like the exact kind of style of music I love.
Okay, that's awesome. That's dirty.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Now it's almost like the screen is on the floor. It's like a big black square on the floor.
So are they dancing
Yeah.
on the art?
That's what it seems like. They're painting
was
a
a
picture
blank-
with their dance.
Yeah.
That's exact. They're writing it through dance.
They're writing on that through dance.
Yeah. Also, I love the blacks and whites here. It's like perfect complement.
Awesome. That's so dirty, man.
You see that in the back?
These dancers are phenomenal.
Yeah. You know what I realized? This one, so far, and the last one, their facial expressions are pretty like, they're really trying to focus on just their dance.
Dance is how they're expressing.
Exactly,
It's
they're
not
keeping
about the
blank.
face.
Exactly. Like right when they say down, you think he's gonna drop her, but he brings her back up.
He continuously does this to her, and
Yeah.
she pushes it away.
Yeah.
So what is it? There's a struggle almost.
It's hard to say.
Get up, get up. Get that ass up, drop to the floor. Get up, get up.
Whoa.
Back it up like you ain't got more. Get up, get up, get up.
It's like she wants to remain stationary sometimes, but he wants her to move.
Get up and move, like the song, like get up.
You ain't got more. Get up, get up.
What?
Get up, get up. Get up, get up.
I like her dress and how it's giving like this effervescence. Oh my.
What's your name, girl? I've been looking at you all day. I know that was cheesy, believe it wasn't easy. I didn't know what to say. Let me introduce myself. Backpacker style with a little bit of wealth. Take it to me, I'm good for your health. Let me
They're like yin yang.
talk about Delphi. And I'd offer you a drink, but I'd be jealous of the glass. And I'd offer you a seat, but I'm protective of that ass. Out of this place, I got a rocket ship, we can go out of space. Sit on my lap, we can keep you safe. Cause they don't make seatbelts to fit that waist.
Get that ass up, drop to the floor. Get up, get up.
I think I'm getting the
Back
meaning.
it up like you ain't got more.
Yeah.
Get up, get up. Get that ass up, drop to the floor. Get up, get up. Back it up like you ain't got more. Get up, get up. Get up, get up.
Now she's holding him back.
Get up, get up.
And they're the canvas.
Yep, see?
Get up, get up.
She just drew something. Whoa, wait,
She's
hold
wearing
on.
black
But she looked that way.
and happened to be looking at us.
That's really weird. So,
Okay, so we get that the song's name is Get Up.
Yeah.
We kind of get the initial idea, which we'll talk about in a second. But it all started out, it's important to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
She was sitting, and she was just watching. And I feel like that's a lot of life. You know, people watchers, you're at a party, you're just chilling.
you're just chilling before
You're not
you make
really
a move
doing
or do
a
anything.
whole lot.
Yeah.
You know, she was just observing, and that's why the canvas was blank. Nothing's happening.
No.
Everything's stationary. It
Yeah.
took her getting up and then going an interest, you know,
Yeah.
going towards it. And then that's when the dude came in.
Yeah, and what's interesting to point out is sometimes it doesn't go as you like how you expect it to. It's like, what's she gonna do with the canvas? We don't know. So
Yeah.
she immediately goes up and she just simply puts her hand on it, and then all of a sudden, boom! The guy shows up. Now the canvas, it looked like almost converted into the floor. That's how
Right,
I saw it, because
right.
it was the black square.
Mhm.
And then their dancing was basically her expressing her drawing on that black board.
Yes.
That only she could really see. Because
Yeah, it was definitely a progression. It's like
Yeah.
she was willing to try.
yes.
He was wanting to lead.
Mm-hmm.
And they eventually, slowly, there was a progression. She started out more of just being drug along.
Yeah.
And then eventually she started becoming more animated
Yeah.
and doing more. And then they had their own solo stuff. At the very end, I felt like it was almost the opposite.
Because he kept on opening the door, and then she's like, "No, let it close.
Yes.
We're done. We're done."
It was
You don't add
amazing.
any more to it. I think that's very important. Is sometimes when you add too much to something, it becomes worse. Like, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen kind of deal.
Gotcha.
She's like, "We're done."
Let things flow
Yeah.
the way they
Yeah.
flow.
Like some TV shows, they just gotta end.
They gotta end after
Yeah.
season 3 because that was the best season.
Yeah.
You just end it when it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, but the song itself.
Yeah, we gotta get into that.
That was
It's like
phenomenal.
Star's fantastic. That's the kind of music I really like.
Oh, I know you do.
Yeah, and then it just goes right into, you know, the lyrics about, it's basically exactly what everybody's saying, like, just get up.
A guy seeing a girl and just
Yeah.
being like, wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would love to be able to just do stuff.
Yeah, hey, that's a human thing.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's,
Sure.
it's just awesome,
Get
though.
on the dance floor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Well, I'm excited about the next one.
yeah. So we'll see you in like one jump cut. Based on the first two songs, I completely agree.
Milan, Paris, Tokyo, New York, LA,
like
Chicago.
What you see on the Chanel bag, like all the places.
Okay, what? So the song's name is Fashion.
Dude, what? I really love how it. I did not expect this.
It's a stop motion, right?
Yeah, it's a stop motion.
Dolls.
Yeah,
Plastic.
they're brass dolls, exactly. it like the Beatles? It did say Kanye West.
It's almost like, it seems like a satirical take
Yeah.
on plastic people.
Fake.
Party after party, I fix just to be fitting in. Long letter next, your models become the citizens. Designers with the clothes, sit you whatever trims in. Self-worth inside about that.
Is that Jay-Z and Beyonce? Probably.
Boy, they're going at it. They're not messing around.
I mean, hey, you've seen Kanye's fashion line, right?
Yeah.
$2,000 for a ripped shirt. I like their drummer.
You ain't never seen this before. Interesting.
London, Milan, Paris, Tokyo, New York, LA, Chicago, fashion. London, Milan, Paris, Tokyo, New York, LA, Chicago, fashion.
Her ass and she walks in the whole world. Old girl, barely need a corner of a lip and said,
Fashion.
the S is automatic to her. That's all that matters. Magazines put out her purse, they all read.
Fashion.
First class fight with the window seat. She's sitting there, shop around the world. She said she was a citizen.
New York, LA, Chicago, fashion. You ain't never seen this before. 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 You ain't never seen this before.
Oh my.
This would be like a really raunchy real life thing, but it's dolls. Skinny dude.
That's slightly terrifying. So,
Man,
what was that song about, Josh?
I think that was my favorite song so far.
That was awesome.
It sounded like the song was about, it was a satirical take making fun of fashion nowadays and the people and how the effect of fashion on people, it can almost be a fake thing.
I was actually looking at it differently.
How's that?
I saw they were using dolls, but I think they were trying, what I saw from it was they were showing that like fashion, it's like you have all these different locations it comes from, so I guess you have different inputs into it, but it usually ends up as like one big coalesced group of something. Like you have all over the country, like world, you have different cultures who take fashion as differently and they dress differently, but
All
that's
these
what's
different
fashionable.
fashions.
But at the end of the day, it's still like the same life of like you're really like the high life of being the super fashionable one. It's like a weird melding of cultures.
Okay.
But it does. I definitely see the whole like satire because of like
That makes sense.
because they did say Kanye in fashion, and I'm like, I
It
don't
looked
know.
like there might have been a Jay-Z and a Beyonce there,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So, and they also, it seemed very obvious they were doing a Beatles reference.
Yeah, with the four.
So-
is it musical fashion maybe as well?
It kind of seems like with the lyrics, you ain't never seen this before.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they were things that are just, it seems like almost overdone fashion takes.
You ain't never seen this before. Yeah, you're
And then
right.
they show like the typical Beatles things happening, and they show the typical,
Yeah.
the two dolls and one was rubbing the other's butt, like something that's overly sexual and overtly in your face.
Yeah.
And they're thinking, that's been done. That's saturated. That's not fashion.
Yeah.
That's not the art. Well, it is art, but it's just not good art at this point.
Yeah, like fashion doesn't necessarily have to be what you wear. It's like even how like the norms are for like music and
Sure.
like, the beat, like the four-man band group thing was started by really like that era, like during the Beatles era, where it's like the drummer, the guitarist, and the singer.
Because essentially fashion is art.
Yeah, it is. Oh, completely.
So we're talking art.
yeah,
Someone who's fashionable.
yeah.
That's interesting.
But I just love the fact that they made it stop motion. That just makes it like a
Stop
bazillion
motion. I
times.
appreciate it.
It's
Stop
just so
motion. All
good.
the different filters.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. They used a bunch of different mediums. It wasn't just dolls.
It was
wasn't just
clay, yeah.
That wax line thing.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I
Yeah.
approved. And that song, that's been my favorite one so
Yeah.
far. I'm
They're
enjoying
like
it.
just And the ones before are fantastic too, but just
They're getting so great.
yeah, good putting together this album.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do it
Let's
up.
see what it is.
I mean, I will.
Texting you.
Okay. Very this generation.
There's a lot of flannel right off the bat.
There you go. Look at. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What up?
All right.
When the sun goes down and I'm out past
Oh yeah, this is like what they said, like a runway kind of. You.
Yeah.
When the sun goes down and I'm out past 2, I just can't keep myself from
Is that like Elmo Help?
Give me love, don't wanna ask you to. I know I'm greedy, give me all of you. Give me love, I know you want me to. I know I'm greedy, can't stop texting you.
Scrolling through my phone, send the same text. Mass text, all I change is the subject. Girls on my phone get the same thing. All I change is the name. Scrolling through my phone, send the same text. Mass text, all I change is the subject. Girls on my phone get the same thing. All I change is the name. Scrolling through my phone, send a mass text. Girls hit me back, nigga, what you want? I just got back from a late night in Vegas. I ain't trying to sit in the crib and just drink alone. Know what it's like in the big city. Getting kinda used to my big cold. Just got back from a 3-month tour. And the first thing I hear since I hit the road. Some things are too hard to get over. When your heart shatters, it leaves shards on your shoulder. But no matter how you sleep it, you can't pick up all the pieces. So you find another method and the outlet to release it. It's on the method. I guess I'm when you hit, when you feeling rejected, or a little overweight, or your boyfriend disrespected, and you had too much to drink, and your rooms are reflecting. Scrolling through my phone, send the
Are you
same
listening to these lyrics?
Phenomenal.
change the subject. Girls on my phone get the same thing. All I change is the name. Scrolling through my phone, send the same text. Mass text. All I change is the subject. Girls on my phone get the same thing. All I change is the
When
name.
the sun goes down and
There she
I'm
is.
past 2.
Is this the first time they've one of them?
Yeah, I think so. Except for the very first one.
When the sun goes down and I'm out past 2, I just can't keep myself from texting you.
The intro.
Give me love,
That's happened.
don't wanna ask
Where you text people you shouldn't be after.
I'm greedy, give me all of you. Give me love, I know you want me to. I know I'm greedy, can't stop texting you.
I'm enjoying this.
I like that Adidas coat.
It's good, like urban fashion. I like the scene.
Yeah, I do too. I'm digging her hair too.
It's like a fun young dance, you know, which is what texting is nowadays.
But like they say, sometimes it's just the same thing.
Oh,
just-
sure, absolutely, and that's a little bit of the message with the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
When the sun goes down and I'm out past 2, I just can't keep myself from texting you.
Man, that was good. I enjoyed that. Man, so the lyrics. Can we just focus on the lyrics real quick? The part mass text.
Mass
Same thing.
text.
Only the only thing
Oh,
that
same
changes is the title.
thing.
Girls do the same thing. They just change the name.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's true.
People can do that.
Yeah, oh,
People can
yeah.
do that. And I almost feel like now you might have seen this differently than me. The way I saw it was these people, Jason Make and Zayn. I feel like if they reach a level of fame and success, they're gonna have a lot of people messaging them, hitting them up on every
yeah.
social media possible. It gets so to the point that you're thinking, I don't have time to
Yeah.
respond to everyone.
But you want to.
You
as,
want
like,
to.
fans, but it's sometimes hard. It's just the way it is.
So when I heard that, I was thinking, that's the life of a celebrity. You know, they can't.
No.
So you want to mass text everyone like, hey, you know, thanks for the shout
Yeah.
out, and just like a bunch of emojis, and you copy and paste that to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even on like a normal level, like think about that. You could be like talking to a different girl, like meeting a different girl, like every night, and then all of a sudden you basically text the same thing. You just copy paste to like which ones, and you're just fishing at that point, seeing which one gives you a response.
That's a good point. I think that might have been more hitting home where they wanted to go.
It's like and if you're a big deal, then you're like you just text whoever you want, and it's like
True.
yeah, that's the way it looks like it is. But just how about the actual music
The song
video?
itself,
Yeah.
I really did like that. I mean, it's catchy. Everything they have is catchy.
Yeah.
That's sort of like a granted. It's going to be catchy.
Mhm.
But they're all very different, too. They've got different, you know, scales, different beats, different harmonization of sounds.
Yeah, even instruments,
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I really
or like
enjoy it.
synths or whatever they use.
And they always pair it, and it's a beautiful marriage with the dancing.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
because well, there was like the stop motion, then you had the beginning, which was like the kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. Like the very complimentary,
Sure.
that like dancing, and then the second one we saw, which was Get Up, had the very like almost like back and forth.
Absolutely.
Dancing. And then this one is just like kind of like that young, kind of like more energetic. There was like a lot more.
I feel like I would hear
energy.
that in an express, or I would
Yeah.
hear that at like a younger club or
For
a
sure.
young scene.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Urban club.
Yeah, something
Definitely
like that.
urban.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
phenomenal.
Mhm.
Let's see what's next, guys.
Yeah. Rain on Me. Yeah.
Rain on me. I think it's gonna rain on me. Oh, rain on me. I think it's gonna rain on me. Oh, those flashing lights, they're shining everywhere. Those flashing lights, they blind you when you stare. Those flashing lights, they're shining everywhere. Those flashing lights, they blind you when you stare. The city lights seem so fun. The city never loved no one. It used to sit until it's done. The city never loved me.
What's happening here?
I don't know. What?
Whoa, what's happened now?
Look at him.
This is completely different than what they've done before. It's a little eerie.
Especially
What?
with the guy on the stairs, like prop dancing.
She's like,
This is like subliminal.
it's almost like a medical scene. The light is really important
Yeah.
in terms of the imagery.
They even say that in the lyrics, like the light's coming down on me, rain on me, so maybe the light's raining on me, like
Light.
you're in the spotlight.
Spotlight.
I think it's gonna rain.
Oh, what did that say? See?
You see the light that comes up
Yeah,
here?
it's like
That's from
a camera
projector.
interference, yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
I
can't read this.
You poor girl came here with nothing. It's a cold world. Cold world. Life taught that lesson. It's a show girl. A show girl. Just like dreaming. Nose pearl. Nose pearl. Why you let life do this?
Like, see, here it is again. It's slightly terrifying.
Does it have to do with the fact that there isn't
It's like
there
glitching
can-
out.
There can be a dark side to showmanship and like being in the spotlight.
I wish I could.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know this one.
You poor girl, you poor girl. Like you don't know what it's really like to do this.
Oh, like she's basically being readied up for like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But just look at this dance. It's like so.
It's like she wants the light.
Like she's worshiping it or something.
People want to have the spotlight. Fame, success, adoration.
becomes like a drug.
And this is like behind the scenes. This is probably behind the scenes before they go out.
Like they're training them in. I like what happens to K-pop idols.
Yeah, what happens in the idol life. She's out there, it seems like that's when she's performing. The spotlight.
Yeah, and she loves it.
She loves it. And that's
but
why
there's
she does
so
it.
much that she has to go through. Like that.
Oh man.
That
And
was
that's why I feel like the stuff behind the scenes, there can be a dark scene.
that was awesome though.
It was really good. That was completely different than what they've done before.
Yeah.
Completely different. They all have their own meaning. They all have the message they want to
Yeah.
drive home.
Yeah. And what was interesting about like the song is it was like softer spoken until those really like intense like interference sounding parts. Yeah.
Light. I feel light was the key.
Rain on Me
Right.
with like light.
I feel like
probably,
it
the
was the spotlight.
Yeah.
It was fame. It was
Yeah.
the performance.
You brave through the storm like that, like all the grueling hard work and what
boy.
happens to you behind the scenes.
Yeah, it seemed dark.
Mhm.
It seemed there was a dark side.
I mean, it got real glitchy and creepy. And
Yeah,
like
that got creepy. Almost
Yeah.
medical with like they were doing
they
surgery.
were doing
almost.
something to the people.
It wasn't pleasant. You know, it went from just the light, pleasant rain on
Like
me,
the soft raining, like the feeling
everything
of the sun, light,
signed
spotlight.
to just insane chaos.
Yeah.
And so that was the message.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like that does happen to like the K-pop idols because you know
K-pop
we do.
idols, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah,
They go
there's
through a
definitely-
lot.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're on to the next song now.
Up to the next song.
Whoa.
Models all around me. Got some coke over there?
Is this like a trap house?
Models all around me.
Money on the dresser, white leather in the Tesla. Gold plated belt on my waist like a wrestler. The shit you see on news or you read in interviews, you gon' get my shit confused if that's your
Ha!
point of view.
They showed the lighting and stuff beforehand.
Dude, good voice, man. Wow.
My story. There's a whole world around. I'm not the woman that you see after first glance. Underneath there's a girl you don't understand. My story. There's a whole world around me.
Oh, this is what they were talking about, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole world around me. There's a whole world around me.
Ooh.
Miles all around me.
That's dirty.
You can walk a mile in no shoes. I got miles all around me. You can walk a mile in no shoes.
Dude.
I got miles all around me.
That's the same house where the cocaine was, right?
I think so.
Before my mom could afford a home, she could barely afford KFC. Short a two-piece without a side, and both pieces was just for me. Went to school, got both degrees, even got my master's. Did that for you and me. Single mom, fuck the green.
Wow.
Look, mom, it's a limousine, the same one from the magazine. We read together at unemployment.
Mom sacrificing everything for her kid.
I got miles all around me.
They're back where they started.
Back where they started. Done.
What'd you think of that?
That was phenomenal.
It was basically just about having the model life of everything, but there's so much that happens.
So much more
Yeah.
than just that.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about the backstory of the guy
Oh
and the
yeah.
girl.
And
You know,
like-
talking about the mom.
Yeah.
And, like being raised by a single mom, working really hard.
Yeah.
That's the reality. You know, that's the life, and that's behind the scenes. You know, you would just look at this guy, Jason, and be like, "Wow, he's successful. He's creative.
He's got models all around.
He's got master's degrees and models.
Yeah. But he's
Hard work. It came from all that behind
Yeah.
the
He didn't
scenes.
just get to that point magically.
I think success in general looks a lot like hard work.
I agree.
On the next one. I want to hear what fashion is to him, too. She had a good answer.
Yeah. Walk the line.
You can walk the line. I don't have the time. I don't do the chase.
That's the name of me, right? Walk the line?
Probably.
What does that mean, band? Walk the line?
Walk like on the edge.
I don't do the chase. You could be replaced. You can walk the line. 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 You can walk.
For real though. Let's see if her dancing like changes substantially right when it's about to break down.
I like how that's introduced the name of the song. It's good. It's a different beat she's on.
I'm smelling the bathroom.
Wow.
Whoa.
There was a time, it was just you and I. Though I know you would lie, I believed you. Anytime you would call, I was there for it all. But it wasn't the same when I see you. And I won't make the same mistake. Friends like you will never change. When I'm in a bind, you're so hard to find. You're never on time when I need you.
Are they real friends then?
That's debatable.
Hard to find when you're in a bind. Someone's swagging up.
That's like a
Nice, fresh.
everything's so clean cut and orderly. This is like perfect for
Kit Kats.
someone with OCD. I'm loving this thing.
Yeah.
I'm loving everything about this. Everything's perfect,
Yeah.
right where it needs to be. Nothing's
You
going
and your
wrong.
right angles.
But that's the idea of the video, I feel like.
It's very clean cut. But her dancing is amazing too. Oh, sorry.
There it went. There it is. The chaos was introduced.
Yeah.
Boy, this is awesome.
Oh, I thought. Whoa.
That's really cool.
Is that the wall or the floor?
I couldn't tell you. Ghana. I feel like we're fading off here.
Yeah, we're getting all like to the drop off.
Again, completely different than what we've seen so far.
Yeah,
everything
completely.
is a new story.
Mhm.
I felt like that idea of like OCD perfection, it's just things working in clockwork. Say you have a friend at work, and you get drinks afterwards. It's almost like a friend of convenience. But when you need them,
They're
are
gone.
they going to be there?
Yeah.
Are they going to be there, really?
Yeah.
And it looked like everything was during a process. The guy was putting on his suit, he was preparing everything was laid out. And then he smashed the egg.
It completely exploded.
Which is completely different than everything else introduced in there.
Yeah.
So
How does that play into
For
walking
me?
the line?
for me, humans introduce the chaos.
Or
We introduce the drama.
oh yeah.
Minus people, there is no such thing as drama. Drama is an idea people created to describe something chaotic that we do. The human nature,
Yeah.
the imperfections.
Yeah. Drama, I guess you could even say it's not something we create, it's just a symptom of humans.
Mm.
You know? It's
Sure.
Like, it's like
It's
because
the
of our
part of human
emotions.
condition.
Yeah. But how does walking the line tie into that? Like
I think everything was orderly. Everything was
You're
like
right
you're
on the
on the line. You're not straying from the line. But let's
Yeah.
say you fell out of the line. Will your friend leave the line to help you?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's totally a way to look at it. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I'm hearing a similar type of sound, but in a different way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I hear some similar, like a lot of the beats, a lot of the things. I just hear some similarities, but
Yeah.
they're very different
Yeah.
animals. Each song.
Yeah, it's almost like they encompass the same like part of its soul of the song, but it's just put together in a different way. Like
Yeah.
every song is different, but there are some like
You hear some of those.
continuities. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool though that way. It's the fact that they're like we can have these same like sounds, but guess
Yeah.
what? Completely different.
Some of those songs, though, completely different animals.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. Love it all.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's
do it. I need love.
I need love.
White Rose. Oh my. Is that like World War?
Whoa. Dude, talk about different.
Mr. Big Dog with shark bites. I go hard like all night. All night sound like bullfights. It's downright my birthright. And all I need is love. My dick's not no airplane. I'm tired of all these freaking flyers. Want one girl, not two mains.
I work hard.
But she's not just a body.
This extreme lumberjack dude.
Dang. I feel like the women are painted as elegant and fragile, and the men are painted as aggressive and barbaric.
So far, yeah. I have no idea what's happening. I see. It's like they're
It's almost
morphing
like
the image.
It's almost like a bondage scene.
Yeah.
There's some
Like the
being
black
tied up.
wiring. Yeah.
It's someone being tied.
Tied to needing love. You're so desperate for it that
Yeah, maybe.
Grew up the same crib, too flat like Mr. Drummond. You listen to my first rap, support a nigga while he was hustling. Don't know why I didn't see it. I blue blocked that whole thing. I trained for your dollar ass and give up all this loose change.
you don't know what came first here.
War.
Yeah, there was war for sure.
Machines. Straight jacket.
She's like a slave of her own mind, or a prisoner of her own mind.
Dude, that scene, bro. What is it talking about? Male angst, male frustration?
I don't know. What is?
Futuristic. Is that a bomb?
For sure.
She was tied to a bomb. This is certainly from the woman's point of view here.
So there.
I think the I need love, it could have been a male or a female. It could have been anyone.
Yeah.
But I felt it in this particular way, just maybe because I'm a guy watching this, I felt like it was I need love and not just some dude.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it almost seems like that, like when you need love, it may be like you think it's love, and you're so desperate for it that you could end up in a.
You're just looking for it in any place you can find it.
And it sometimes gets out of hand.
It
and
seemed
also,
like it got very out of hand in a few places.
Yeah.
And there were some really gruesome scenes there of bondage, of being strapped to a bomb,
Yeah.
ticking time bomb.
strapped to the straitjacket.
And there were some scenes of like almost an exposure, like she was opening herself up, kind of like allowing someone in,
Yeah.
because she wanted love,
Yeah.
and it kind of seemed like the other guy wanted just more of to have sex.
Yeah, like
Just-
more physical.
That's just the idea I got from it. There was just like I'm a real lumberjack looking dude who was real manly and just like constantly
But at the
flexing and yelling. And
Yeah, what was the yelling because he was angry he lost her?
I
It's
don't
hard to
know.
tell.
It almost seemed like male angst because you saw a bunch of wars and stuff. Like maybe there's a
Oh,
theory
yeah.
behind why do wars start. I mean, there are theories out there from people smarter than I that will go in different places. I've heard that literally every action comes from a place of sex. And I don't necessarily believe that, but I think there are a lot of things in life that are influenced by sex.
Truth.
Sex is a very, very powerful.
I mean, it is human nature.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That is Fashion Week, the visual album.
That is Fashion Week, the visual album by Jason Make and Zaina. And I think there's like this, I guess, closing or epilogue
Yeah.
that we're gonna watch.
This was their baby.
Yeah.
I met him along the way. I asked baby boy, why can't you stay? His name was Fashion. His name was Fashion.
Oh, they're personifying fashion.
Mhm.
All we got is 7 days, a week of fashion.
My goodness.
A week of fashion. We cross paths by mistakes. It's more than just a phase. In love with fashion. I'm in love with fashion. I'm clouded by your gaze. What is it that you say? Life is fashion. Life is fashion. Have mercy on me. I'm in love with you. Have mercy on me. I'm in
I wish I
love
could.
with you. Have mercy on me.
Why was there was a lot of disaster in that?
Sure.
But
There's a lot of ways you can take that.
yeah,
But overall, I
This
really just gotta hand that to
yeah,
them.
like good job. That was awesome in every
Very
single
good.
way.
Very good.
I don't know which song I like
A lot
the
of
most.
people involved in this.
Yeah.
All the different songs, like who was involved in what.
I mean,
I can't believe that was over so quick. I felt like that we just started this.
yeah. I think Birthday was such a good song.
Birthday was amazing.
Get Up was good.
Get Up was awesome.
Walk the Line.
What was the one with the Barbies and the fake and the
Uh,
called something?
was that just called Fashion?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That was just fantastic though.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing.
This is the first time we've done anything like this. First time we've reacted or seen anything.
Yeah, I
like
don't think we'll be able to. This is so unique. I don't think anything
It's
can
its own
compare.
thing.
It is
It's its own thing.
Like album with mostly focus. It's called visual album because literally you have music videos that have all those elements, but the fact that they're not necessarily dictated by the music video. It's the song that dictates the music video in some way or another. This one seems quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Beautifully crafted.
Yeah.
I just hope that you guys enjoyed this as much
Yeah,
as we did. I'm
yeah.
sure you did.
If you have any other suggestions, leave them down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching.
And as always,
You guys take it easy.
bye.